You know, the other day I was misinformed. I thought the great Patrick Wood had actually we had his demise. We did not. He had gotten ill, but turns out he turned it around. Patrick Wood joins us. Patrick, the reason that you were back in the discussion is everything that you've taught us about technocracy, and particularly one of the guys that took that radical idea from the 1930s when it was developed under FDR and with these technocrats and really kind of drove it forward. That was Dr. Brzezinski, this new book out with Ed Luce. Talk to us about it. Talk to us about technocracy. Well, first off, how are you doing? Everybody welcomes you back and it wants to ensure there. I was actually shocked when somebody said, I think it was Joe Allen said, hey, Patrick's alive and well. So how are you doing?
I'm really doing good, Steve. We have a lot of followers in common, and I got texts telling me that I was dead. And so, it's like, well, I think I'm still here. But I did have
like Lazarus.
Stroke. I did have a stroke 2 years ago, and I had a heart attack as well. And I came through that, and I'm glad to be here. Certainly, it was a miracle. Even the doctor said they did not expect me to recover at all. That here I am. So I'm still in the game, and I'm on the trail of technocracy and transhumanism. And I'll probably be that way until I do die. So here you go.
The developments that have happened, and particularly this new biography of Brzezinski, talk to me about technocracy and transhumanism. Where do you think we stand right now? AI is moving down a path which is only one part of transhumanism, but much more rapidly, I think people anticipated, sir.
It really is. By the time that Trump is out of office, by the way, probably the power of AI, the capability of AI is going to increase probably 10,000 to 15,000 times where it is right now. This is the trajectory that AI is on right now. So we probably are very, very close to AGI, that's general intelligence. And, at this point, all bets are off. Really, hardly anybody understands what AI is capable of doing. It's sweeping the federal government at this point, and that's very disturbing to me. But this is AI is the pinnacle of weapon development for technocrats all around the world, and they're using it with great efficiently at this point. And so you see people like Sam Altman, for instance, getting rid of the safety teams and stuff. This is happening all over the industry because they're all racing forward to get the big prize.
How dangerous is, like, I keep telling people there's more regulation if you want to open a nail salon on Capitol Hill or a hair braiding salon. You have to go through more regulations than Altman and Musk and these other folks for AI. What's your assessment of that?
There's been a concerted effort over the years to relax or remove regulations for this whole sector of AI. But not just them in particular, but others as well. But it's when AI at this point can escape scrutiny from the Congress and other state legislators around the country, something's bad is going to happen, because we need this political insight. We also see this technocrat class. They're anti-politician at all in the first place, because we saw this in the 1930s, where the technocrats of that day hated politicians, and we see this sentiment today. And so, the Congress is being kind of neutered right now over this issue of, are we going to let them go or not? And we'll see. I think it's very dangerous, personally.
What's your recommendation? What do you think? You're saying that in the march to AGI, it's going to be 10,000 to 15,000 times more powerful. That means it's going to be an overwhelming force in the next couple of years. Do you think society's ready for that? Is this constitutional republic ready for that? Are the citizens of the United States, MAGA, are the deplorables ready for that?
They're not. They have no clue. But by and large, they have no clue. But conservative estimates at this point that AI is like doubling in its prowess every 4 months or so. You just double that, and in 4 months it'll be double from now. Then another 4 months after that, it's going to go to 8, and so on. Well, this doubling process, it catches up with you at some point, and you're right. It's going to be overwhelming for most people to understand what's going on. So for some people, it's going to appear like magic, honestly, but they won't have no way will they understand at all. But our legislators at this point are really clueless what's going on, and the people that have trusted, for instance, Elon Musk with his Doge effort. Well, AI is all of a sudden in the picture, whether you like it or not. It's going to be set in place, in stone, in our government operation, top to bottom. And who's the watchdog? There isn't any at this point.
Who watches the watchman? I think I may have my numbers wrong, but I think I'm close. Microsoft has laid, is it 3% of the workforce? They're talking about laying off 3% of the workforce.
Yes.
30%. Anyway, Microsoft's having a big layoff. 30% of the layoffs are because of AI directly. And this is my whole thing about H-1B visas now, that we got to get up on HB-1 visas because it's quite evident AI, as we've predicted, is going to cut through at least the entry-level coding jobs very rapidly. Your thoughts, are we prepared at all for the restructuring of basically the economy, particularly the tech economy, around fewer individuals and more AI, sir?
No, there's no way that we can be prepared because it's coming. And how do you prepare for something that you can't change? Mark Andreessen, he's one of the tech bros that helped Trump select a lot of these technocrats that came into the administration. Mark Andreessen, just a few weeks ago, unbelievably, he's supposed to be a MAGA guy, right? At least he's pretending to be. He said that wages are going to crash because of AI. What does that mean for the American people? Wages are going to crash because of AI? Yeah. That's pretty serious stuff. Well, this is exactly what is going to happen. Salesforce, for instance, a giant company, they just recently said, we're not going to hire any more people because AI is taking the slack. So we don't need any more programmers at that point. And, well, you see the handwriting is on the wall. This whole business with robotics right now, this is another issue that we have to confront because robots are coming to a town square near you at this point. Yep. And it's going to be overwhelming when people see these robots walking around with a brain and they're intermingling with people, telling people whatever, hey, have a nice day.
Yeah. Microsoft actually said 30% of their code as of now is written by AI. Patrick, welcome back. Yes. Lazarus. And where do people go? Social media and website to get all your books and writings.
You bet. Technocracy.news. That's Technocracy News and Trends, where I have the news. And also I predict trends as well. That's my main function at this point. And I'm on Twitter as well at Stop Technocracy. And people are welcome to go and interact and get with a stream of information that I'm putting out on Technocracy. Well, this is my life's mission at this point, Steve. You know that. I've been on this for 45 years.
No, you're one of my mentors. You know this from the beginning to the end and into the future. Patrick Woods, a great American, a great patriot. Thank you, sir. Honored your demise was overstated, and you're back better than ever, sir.